Hi everyone. So this is just a little bit about me before I get started. My name's Kaylee. I'm going into software engineering, and I'm actually going to be talking about a topic that I find put myself to be pretty passionate about, and that is accessibility. Yeah, accessibility, and how it should be more than just a feature in our life. So accessibility is essential everywhere. It goes beyond just websites. It's also needed for programs, browsers, apps, operating systems, and even something as simple as video games. So if you learned anything about accessibility, whether in class or in your own time, you'll probably come across something called the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, which provide a sort of checklist for accessibility, the what general things to provide, but it doesn't really explain the how or the why. And it's built upon the core principles, which is perceivable. Users can see the content, so words are not overlapping. Operable, users can navigate and use it. So you click a link, it goes to the right page. Understandable, users can see and know what is expected of them. Like there's uh, um, a login page, the same place as always. And then, last of all, we want it to be robust, which means that it's usable across different devices as well as um, adaptable for assistive technologies. So, I'm going to say the first reason a lot of people tend to be kind of accepting of accessibility, and that's because it's the law. So, and because it's the law, unfortunately, a lot of people are starting to see, hey, these sites or applications or games are not ADA compliant. And ADA is a uh, law to help implement disabilities. However, technically, accessibility is not limited to disabilities. It's also for people that may not have the resources to buy a laptop to see websites in bigger formats. It could also be people that don't have the right type of internet access and things like that. And it's been found that as of March 2025, there are 256 cases in New York alone, which is a lot of people. And it's showing that organizations that ignore accessibility are very vulnerable to getting attacked in a way. So even if people do have accessibility in mind, a lot of people make the mistake to add accessibility features after they've finished everything else, after they've done the design process. And it's actually been shown that it's cheaper in the long run to actually plan to add accessible features in the early stages, even before you write the software, because you'll have everything set up. If you wait till after you have everything set up, but it will be in the wrong place, and I think we all know the experience of trying to test something and it fails, and it takes a lot longer to figure out than we hoped. So let's say you're interested and you're like, okay, what do I do? So these are the five guidelines I use to help me. So first, most important thing is know your audience. Like if you know you're going to make a website for an optometrist, you'll probably want to cater your accessibility guidelines more to the people that can't see, that are seniors or have eye problems. So you want to cater your accessibility for people that need visual aids. Another thing I like to do is create personas with at least two extenuating circumstances, which I usually mean disabilities when I say that, but it can also incorporate people that um, don't have easy access to internet, people that are only on their phones, things like that. And importantly, I would like to say, don't be afraid to use community resources and tools that are around you. People are a lot more forgiving, especially if they see that you're willing to put in the effort to do things. These are some examples of accessibility features that could be important for you to implement. So color contrast, captioning, screen readers, cognitive disabilities, and so forth. And I want to end this by saying accessibility isn't just a feature, it's a mindset that you have to adapt. It's meant for welcoming people. It makes your work inclusive, valuable, and future-proof. So I'm going to end this by saying let's design software that works for everyone. Thank you for your time and have a good night.